What's good, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. And I got one question for you guys. Why did these not work? The UNC Reimagined Jordan 1s. Like, they hyped this shoe to the max. This shoe was supposed to be the predecessor of the Chicago Reimagined that drop. Why did this shoe not work? So everybody know the original colorways of the Air Jordan 1s. Everybody knows that the UNC Jordan 1s was a classic colorway. I don't think it was one of the originals that dropped. I got to do some research on that. I'm not quite sure if this was one of the original colorways. I highly doubt it. But regardless of that, the point of this is, why did these not work? I mean, this isn't a review, so I'm not about to go into all the details of it, but this is a very clean colorway, a very clean shoe. And obviously, if you guys had the original release, you know, obviously it didn't have the cell down here. It's all white. I think that was the better look, but I do get the understanding of the subtle differences with the whole reimagined line of how they changed it up a bit. But the quality on this shoe, I would say, was pretty good. The leather isn't as plush or buttery as people would like it, or you know, that old school original drop of the shadow backboard quality to per se. But I mean, these are some solid shoes, very dope colorway, and I think these shoes were great. This is one of them shoes that, you know, people were highly anticipating on the images, and they just thought that, oh man, it's about to be the next best thing. And when they dropped, these things were literally sitting on shelves. Like, I can remember, I think I copped them on the day that they released in store. At that time, I was in El Paso, Texas, you know, doing some things out there, just chilling for the most part. But pretty much I was doing some training out there. And, yeah, I was able to go into I forgot how to, Via Vista Mall, something like that. El Vista, something like that. Whatever that mall is, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to El Paso, but Cielo Vista Mall, I think that's what the name was. But yeah, I was able to go out there, literally go and tell them my size. Boom, here goes the shoe. And it was crazy because at first I was thinking about, you know, man, I'm not going to get them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fall back on buying all these Jordans, etc., etc. But then I knew that if I didn't get them, I was going to end up regretting it. So, yeah, man, this still a DS pair, obviously. But, man, these are clean, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Like I say, man, people, they pick and choose when it comes to Jordans. I guarantee, if this had a backward swoosh, or if it had like the little zip ties and stuff and say Virgil Abloh, I'm pretty sure these wouldn't have been relatively available. No matter if they dropped 1 million pair, they would have sold out instantly. And that's the crazy part. Like, I don't know if they dropped more of these than the original Chicago's Lost and Founds, or maybe Chicago Lost and Found just came at the perfect time. But then at the same time, it actually had a good backstory with these. And that's one thing I will say. This wasn't a shoe that they just recreated because they just came up with a good idea. Like, they actually found a pair of they found a pair of Chicago ones in that old box, and it still had like the old receipt from when it was first purchased at the mom and pop shop back in the day. And they reimagined that pair is what inspired this, with the little cracked leather look, and you know, the ashiness, and at the bottom had like the little ash. So I get it. It definitely had a story. And a lot of times Jordans do have a story, and that's why the Dornbecker line is so popular, because, you know, it's obviously coming from the sick kids and their imagination, and you know what I'm saying, it's one of those things where if you're into that type of thing, that's more of a shoe that you would purchase, not necessarily what it looks like, but more so for the story or to support that child. But these really didn't have a story behind it. They just literally kind of, and I'll try to put them side by side real quick, they kind of just came up with, hey, let's do the same crack leather, let's make the midsole look old and aged, and let's just say, boom, this is another pair that was found. But you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really a legitimate story behind these outside of dropping them. And I think that's kind of what made them, I ain't gonna say flop, because I'm pretty sure they did sell a lot of pairs, but that's what didn't make this pair as crazy as what it could have been. I think Nike has a good, I'm just be honest with y'all, a lot of times Nike is a money grab based company, to where they hop on whatever wave. Oh snap, we can make something that look like the Yeezy slide, because that's what's popular right now. Like, Nike is trying to get every penny that they can out of their customers. So anytime they think they got a good idea, they jump on it. And that's why a lot of their their products that could be huge hits end up flopping or end up not being entertained or not, you know, resonating with the fans or the sneaker collectors or just people in general who just wants a good shoe. Like, everything doesn't have to be made, and when certain things are made, they shouldn't be tampered with, if that makes sense. Like, if they were just made these the original UNC ones, these would have flew off the shelves. They could have left all that reimagined stuff. I like it, but at the same time, they could have done without all that extra stuff, and this shoe would have definitely done better. Definitely, I damn near could put money behind it that it would have definitely sold better. Definitely had better reactions from the actual customers and the fans of the sneaker within itself. Once again, I'm gonna show you guys both pair. I mean, to me, I like them both. Obviously, I was about to sleep on this pair, but I'm glad I didn't, and I'm glad to have it in my actual collection. And at some point, I'm gonna put them to good use. You know, I'm gonna find that one shirt or something like that, or that one quick, you know, comfortable little fit, and I'm gonna throw them on, and then boom, there they go. This is the closest I ever had gotten to owning the pair of the actual Chicago's, because obviously they've been overpriced since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Once they re-released, or once people caught the wave or the Jordan 1 fever, I wasn't about to spend that crazy money. I've had plenty of chances to purchase them, but it's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a complete idiot when it comes to buying shoes, but then at the end of the day, you buy what you like. You know what I'm saying? You like them, cop them. You don't, hey, pass on them. But without this video getting too long, I was just wondering, man, like, what is the cause? Like, let me know down in the comments below. What went wrong with this shoe? It's a perfect shoe. What went wrong with it? You know, I gave you guys my opinion. I gave you guys my reasoning, but I want to hear from you guys. So definitely, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. But I definitely want to read those comments. And everybody that tunes into my videos, y'all know I respond to everybody. Like, even if you say some goofy stuff, like, I even respond to the goofies, man. Like, hey, appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, watching my video. Hey, thanks for the view. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate on nobody. You don't gotta hate on me. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a vibe. You feel me? I'll just be chilling, trying to talk to you guys, see how you guys feeling. And if you guys got some other shoes you guys want me to talk about, because this, like I said, this is just in my little man cave area, right? I got all kind of brands, Adidas, other Nikes outside of Jordan and Air Maxes. Just hey, I got the Timbs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of shoes. I'm a get fly guy, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'll be chilling when I'm in my little man cave. Like, I'm not about to get dressed up, you know what I'm saying, to sit in my chair and talk to you guys, you know what I'm saying? This is a vibe. This is the comfortable room, in a sense, the vibe room, you know what I'm saying, the man cave. So definitely let me know, man. Like, definitely hit me down in the comments below and let me know what happened, man. And if you did cop these shoes, why did you cop them? I told you I was about to pass up on them, but I changed my mind, and I'm glad I did, because these shoes are fire, man. I fucks with them, and I'm not one of those guys that follow waves or, you know, follow the hype beast or what the resale value is. I get what I like, and I like what I get, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Jordan 1 fanatic. I think that this is one of them silhouettes, kind of like the Chuck Taylors or the Vans. Like, you can't go wrong with a pair of Vans. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with a pair of Chucks, and you can't go wrong with a pair of Jordan 1s. Now, I got some ugly Jordan 1s that I can show y'all. You know what I'm saying? But they have probably some of the best leather. I would say they probably even better than Shattered Backboards. But the colorway is so freaking ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only wear that shit with sweats. They're still dead stock, and I'm gonna show you guys. Well, you guys let me know if y'all want to see what shoe I say probably has better leather than the Shattered Backboard. I think I got two pair that probably has better leather than that original pair of Shattered Backboards. I'm willing to show you guys. Like, that shit is crazy. One pair ugly, the other pair is dope, but it definitely got overlooked in comparison with Shattered Backboard, because that was like the standard. But that leather on the Shattered Backboards compared to top-notch leather is super trash. So if that's the standard, I think these are definitely, if not better, definitely some strong runner-ups. But if you guys want to know about those shoes, let me know down in the comments, and I'll drop that video. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Hey, Appreciate you. Peace.